You were never fired. Your contract had expired. Refresh us, like, because you did show me that, and I'm sure you'd be happy to post it. But it basically was just not a contract renewal, right? It was
That's basically what it boiled down to. I did not renew my contract. We did not go into contract talks, and we were doing the strikes back, but the financial part just didn't pan out for me to do all that recording for that little bit of money.
yeah. How much were they paying you for that season?
You usually, when you start out, you get 1,000 per episode.
Okay, and there's 14, 15 episodes. Okay, and they pay for
Yes,
all your travel, right, to Nigeria, your hotel stay.
they pay some of it. Yes.
Why do you think, because you basically alluded to the fact you almost feel like, in a way, Usman had sabotaged you, in your TV career. Now, over the past year, he's been on TikTok. He goes live on TikTok, and he never says anything negative about Kimberly. Why do you think he dislikes you so much? And then now there's a few things that have come out where he's been a little negative towards Kimberly, but he paints it all positive. What is it about you do you think he doesn't like or wanted to sabotage?
Well, Sarah, while the tell-all was going on and being recorded, you got to remember this man was jumping up and down for a cameo check for $25,000. I sent him a certain amount, but did I get every penny back that Yahoo boy got? Yeah, I took every dime back. I have every receipt for it. So he's really pissed off because he lost money.
Ah, I see. Cameo turned out to be, it sounds like, very lucrative for you. And at one point, I think you'd even quit, right? Your hospice job. You were doing cameos like full time. Is that right?
I was doing cameos. My hospice patient had passed away. So I kind of took a step back from it because I was with that patient for 3 years.
Mm.
So I just took a mental health break from hospice work right now.
You still do cameos.
Yes,
What are you up to now, though? Are you working? Are you, obviously you married Tracy, who you've known since you guys were, in school together years and years ago. Um, are you working? What are you working on?
well, I do work, and I don't work at a gas station, as my ex put it. Um, he's getting his jabs where he can. I don't blame him. What the hell? I actually work at a local vape smoke shop and a head shop. It's got head stuff product there too.
Also, there's nothing wrong with working at a gas station. I'm not sure why you're
No,
trying to make
especially with
that.
gas prices. I was like, hey, if they give employees discount, let me be the first one to jump over there.
Yeah, please. Please. Well, it looks like you've been working on yourself too, your body. I mean, you've lost how much weight?
I've dropped 30 pounds.
That's terrific. How have you done it?
Well, I didn't do no surgeries. No, no, not for me. I actually cut out all the junk food. I drink more water. I still drink my Pepsi. I'm not giving that up.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm walking 2 to 3 miles a day.
Good for you. How do
Yes,
you feel so much better? Like, is it 40 pounds is a lot.
it is. I have to. My husband and I have lots of children and grandchildren. So I got to keep up with the youngins.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. They must love you at the smoke shop. They must
It's the best time over there. When customers come in and they're too shy to ask something and they keep staring. And this one girl was talking. She's like, "You look so familiar." And I said who I was. Well, the guy that was shopping for a cigar, he's freaking out. He's like, "Oh my God, I knew it was you. I'm calling my wife. You got to talk to my wife." He's got his wife on speed dial and video call. So, it's great to see people's reactions when they come in and they realize who I am.
Lisa,
My corporate,
oh yeah, keep
the
going.
corporate the corporate where I work, they know who I am, and they're okay with me letting people know who I am in the store because it generates business. The customers have a great time. In fact, corporate, we had to laugh about it. We have 9 locations. They lost customers at their one location so they could come down to York, where I'm at, so they can meet me and shop with me.
Oh my God. Okay, by the way, I hope you don't mind me asking this. I ask everything on this podcast. Like, what brand of cigarettes do you smoke? Like, are you still a smoker? Because I wish
Yes,
that I was in Pennsylvania so we could like have a cigarette and do this interview. What brand do you smoke when I meet you in person?
Camel Crush Menthol.
Camel Crush menthols. Damn, that's a hardcore
Yes.
one.
Yes, it is.
Wow,
I'm
that's
a
a hard.
hardcore woman.
You are. You are. Well, people are going to give me shit. They're going to say, "Tell her to quit." Which is true. I know.
I know.
You
I
should
know.
quit.
I hear it every day from my kids. Trust
I
me.
know.
I hear
They
it.
want you to. They want you to quit smoking cigarettes. I know. It's very hard, though, isn't it?
It is very hard. I've smoked for over 40 plus years.
Girl, we got to get you to quit, Mama. You got to.
I know. I'm not ready to give it up. I mean, no. What are these kids trying to do? Kill me?
Wait, they never. Well, I'm sure because they don't want to hear shit from the audience. They never did. I don't think they ever show people really. Oh, they did show Tom having a cigarette when Tom came back on the tell-all, and he was having a cigarette in his house or apartment. But they never did show smoking.
Yes, they do, but it's by choice for the person. I chose not to do it on camera because I know how the general public feels about smoking. So I didn't want to offend somebody because of my guilty pleasure of smoking.
That's a good point. I think that was a good call, actually. That was a really good call. Okay, wait. I wanted to know, you never wanted to be on television. You went on TV at the height of social media because people were home. They had nothing else to do. It did seem like your feelings were hurt at how much people came for you. Was that hurtful?
It was very hurtful at the time, but with social media, that's why I ran to Curious Defense. I wasn't going to let people destroy her because she fell in love with the wrong guy, just like I did. Yeah, call us young, call us old, call us stupid, whatever. But no person needs to be attacked because of the person that they fell in love with.
Yeah. That was nice of you to do. That was good advice because it's hard. It's hard when you're like, and people now are obsessed with these shows, obsessed. And they don't realize, some of these relationships start out as real, but to your point, you're getting edited for the most outrageous, they're taking your craziest moments, right? Which is not really how most people interact day to day. But people they can't separate that, so it's a lot for you guys.
And it's true because while I was over there, I was taking care of my hospice patient, and on my right foot, my pinky toe, he was almost fell, and I caught my patient and hit my toe on his steel bed. My toe was literally dying while I was in Africa filming. So I was in excruciating pain because there was no pain medications they could give me to alleviate it. I wanted to scrap the whole thing, and I thought, well, I should be able to get through. It's only 3 weeks. I could not wait to get out of Nigeria. I told the producer, find me a witch doctor, somebody. I don't care what you find.
And they never did, right? You never did. Did you see a doctor when you were there? You had to wait it out.
I had waited it out.
Wow.
I had an incredible orthopedic doctor here from OSS. I had it operated. I had it amputated on February 14th. Best surgery I had.
Wow. What do you hope for the next year? It doesn't look like Usman is going to be back on TV. Do you feel like I use the word feud very loosely, but I mean, do you guys think you're going to stop interacting? I know you're blocked. You're all blocked, but.
Well, I'm a meme junkie. So if there's a good meme out there, I can't promise anything because I love my memes.
You're going to keep it going if you see a good meme. Lisa, you're funny. Oh my God. What did your husband think? Did you notoriously were pretty jealous, right? On the show, or that's how they portrayed you.
Yeah.
Are you jealous of your husband in real life?
My husband in real life, in my real marriage, no, we have a trust that we've built up over the years. Because neither one of us have a perfect past. We've done some young and dumb, stupid shit over the years, but he's not a social media person. He is, no, he doesn't like social media.
Okay, so that makes it easier. I mean, I understand that my husband's not on social media, and it's nice. You never have to think about, is some woman, what's he doing? Who's he following? You never have to worry about that if they're not into social media.
Yeah, exactly. But I give him my phone of all the weird ones that pop up in my DMs.
You have a lot of men. You probably have a lot of men that would like to be with you.
Oh Lord, that is a curse from being with a man in Nigeria. I probably have got over 5,000 Nigerian men in my DM.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure they probably have. I mean, your face is probably like in stores there. They're probably like, this woman was famous on the TV. Call her.
And it's true because that's why I say that. That is his end goal, is to become very popular in Nigeria. Because while I was there, nobody really ever heard of who he was. Okay, he was a military man. But because I'm a white woman in a foreign country, that made him a local celebrity immediately.
Uh,
And he has, I mean, you got to realize this man comes, his family were sheep herders. But with the publicity from the show and the money that he made off Cameo, he was able to buy a royalty title over there in Nigeria.
yes, I've heard he's done exceptionally well, which, I want to see everybody prosper that wants. I mean, I
And
give him credit for that and his family. Um,
mm, speaking of families, that's one thing I told him. I knew things were bad. I said, you build your mother a house and you put a fucking working bathroom in. I said, your mom is older than me and she's got to use a cho. I said, build her a goddamn house with a regular bathroom with a toilet and running water. He did do that. I'll give him that. Because I had to laugh because Farouk, when that last season with Kimberly, he said that about Kimberly's trying to bribe them. Well, lo and behold, Farouk is married to a white woman in Ohio, has a Nigerian wife, 2 children, but also has a wife here in the United States.
Lisa,
I'm like,
what are you and your family? I mean, obviously, Usman, loves the attention, as you love a good meme. So you're going to keep the memes going, here. If you find a good one. What
well,
about,
I like it because honestly, the interaction that I have with local people, even people on social media, because I can connect with people via text, um, that is a positive. So if that image of baby girl Lisa helps them reach out to me that they're suicidal or they're depressed or they want to leave their husband, they don't want their children, I'll take that 5 minutes of my time and call that person personally and say, how can I help you today?
That's really good, Lisa. A lot of people need help. You see it. A lot of people just
Yes,
need help. And it's as simple as a phone call sometimes that really it shifts people. They just need to hear that it's going to be all right. Somebody else has been there. Someone else is, caring and thinking about them. Uh,
it is.
you and Tracy have a big mixed family, grandkids, children. What are your plans for the next year? You guys taking a trip anywhere? What are you looking forward to?
I think if everything goes according to plan, after this year, we're going to be headed up to the Poconos again. That's where we took off for our honeymoon when we got married. We went to the Poconos for a few days.
Oh, good for you. Well, we're all thinking about you. Thank you for sharing your story on the Sarah Fraser Show. Where can people can they search you on Cameo, just Lisa Baby Girl, or is it Lisa Hammy? Where do we?
Oh, Sarah, that's terrible. I will have to give you the information. I think it's Baby Girl Lisa. Um,
I get it.
Instagram
I
is
get it.
Lisa Hum, and then I have my backup account, which is Baby Girl Lisa. They can find me on TikTok, Thread, Twitter. I'm on all of the platforms. Facebook, especially. I've had a lot of traction lately on Facebook, a follower request.
It's Hom. It's Hom, not Hammy. It's Hom.
Hum,
Hom.
yes.
Oh my God. Well, there, I've said it wrong the entire time.
That's okay.
Okay, I have a dream here of doing a Usman, show where you and Kimberly and Kiera all confront him. And we have on Usman to answer, all your questions. So stand by. I might try and make that happen.
I have no problem doing that because he's not a fool and he realizes he can't get the traction he does with me, with Kimberly. So what better way to generate publicity but to drag my name? I know his end game.
I would love the four of you to be on. So stay tuned. We might see that if fans want it.
Most definitely, my husband and I would be willingly join you guys for an interview.
All right. I love it. Lisa, thank you so much. Have a fabulous week and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds great, Sarah. Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right. Hold